Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome EP 1, 2, and 3. So guys, our Zoom today was pretty cool. And let me tell you what I like most about it. Few of you had the materials. I was able to let a couple kids read the story. Another kiddo had his daily language review done where we could have gone over that. So I did put out an email to your parents letting them know that if there's anybody that can't print the materials or whatnot, to reach out to me and I will I will mail them copies of all the materials, because my main goal is to have everybody engaged and everybody participating in the academic part. So anything I have to do to make that happen, I will do. So tell your parents, if you're watching this, that I sent out that email. Just let me know if you don't have the capability to print it. I'm going to go to the Staples this weekend and print out 3 weeks worth to have all the materials for the rest of April covered for everybody. And then hopefully we'll be back in school in May and we won't have to worry about it no more. But wishful thinking. So we'll see what happens. So I have an assignment for everybody. I got the inspiration for this assignment from one of you kiddos, and you wrote me an awesome letter about how the coronavirus has changed your life and the things you don't get to do anymore, and and that kind of stuff. And I thought, oh, great. I'd like to see what every kid has to say about that. But as the more I thought about it, I'm like, that's just not me. Mr. Ruppel's a real positive, upbeat kind of guy. And I thought, you know what? Instead of what has negatively happened to you guys, what are the positives that have come out of this for your life? What positive things are happening because of what we're doing now? Yes, I want to go back. I'd much rather be sitting at work right now talking to you face to face more than anything in the world. But right now we can't. So you got to figure out, what can we make? How can we make this better? How can I make this a positive thing? So I thought about that, and I'm like, well, maybe I'll have you guys write about what's gone positive. What good things have you done? What cool things have happened? And I reflected on it myself, so I'm going to give you an example. Okay, this is what Mr. Ruppel's positive things have come out of this. Okay. Number one, it's my family time. It's been amazing being able to spend so much time with my wife and the kids. This time of the year, if this is normal times, this is what would be happening in the Ruppel household. I'd have my son would be in full-fledged baseball season, 2 to 3 games a week. If he's not having a game, he's at practice. Weekends, we're at the ball field watching games. My daughter, my youngest one, is going to cheer tryouts, cheer camp, practice every day, hardly ever see each other. My oldest is going to college, she's working. Everybody's in and out all over the place. And all of a sudden, for this last 3 to 4 weeks, we're having family dinner almost every night. And it's great. We haven't been able to do that as a family in the Ruppel household for, I can't even remember, when almost nightly we sit down and have dinner. And it's been so long, since the kids were little tiny kids, because they've all been so active and playing sports and whatnot. So I appreciate that. It's been great to sit around and talk and do those kind of things and watch a movie and work on the yard together, everything like that. And just seeing their little faces more. That I appreciate. That's been a real positive out of all this for me. Also, fixing up my house. I've done so many things around my house, and that's been a positive thing. I've had the time and been, I've had to be here at my house, so I spend every day trying to do one extra little thing around the house. Just clean up this nook and cranny, whatever I can do. And mainly I've been spending my time in my yard and my garden, and my backyard looks better than it has in probably 10 years. I mean, look, my garden is looking great. And I will show you guys that on Zoom today. Well, you're not going to see this till later, but you will see it when you watch this video. Yeah, that's where I spend most of my time, in that garden. So that's been a positive for me. My text thread from my friends. I have 5 great friends, and there's only 2 of us that live in this state. The rest are spread out across the country, but we have this text thread going all the time that we're sharing and talking about what are they doing with their families, what are they trying to do, and we're sharing ideas and what are they hearing and everything. That's been a great social outlet for me, just having that conversation with my friends. And we don't need to see each other, we don't need to FaceTime, we don't need to do that. We can text, and we're just like we're standing right next to each other, and that's been a good outlet for me. Being able to help. I mean, we have my wife's parents and grandparents up north, so we bring them supplies, and we wanted, my sister-in-law, we have the ability to do that, and that's been awesome. And a couple of our neighbors, that's been great to be able to do that. And then, of course, and probably besides my family, second, my job, it's to be a teacher during this time is amazing because I get a chance to help make this part of this whole thing better for you. That's why I emailed your parents, said if you need the materials, I will mail them to you. I want to make this the most positive educational experience you have, even though we can't be at school every day, and I know that's where you want to be. At least I hope you do. Please. So, yes, there's been a lot of positive to come out of this for my life, and I'm going to keep doing that and working hard for it to make more things happen so that when this is all over, and hopefully be really soon, we'll be right back at school doing our daily thing like we've been doing. But until that time, I'm going to do everything I can to make, when this is all said and done, I'm going to be like, wow, look at this great house. Look at all the things I've improved about my life in that time. So that's my little paper. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to type. Okay, I know most of you guys can type pretty good. If you can type this out and email it to me, beautiful. If you don't know how to type, try writing it. If you don't like writing a lot, write little bullet points and you can share during our time. Anything, but just write it down. Get it on pencil and paper, get it on a computer, and think about that. Put some thought into it. All right, guys. So this is what's happening for ELA for next week. We don't have Zoom on Friday. Got one more social hour come up here shortly. But next week, we have a new story come out, new links, new daily language review, and that will all be coming out to you. I'm going to email it out for everybody, but those that are sending me in that list, I'm going to make the copies up this weekend, and I'll be mailing those out to you. And I plan on doing that. I'm hoping I want to give everybody a little time to respond. So I'd like to get it on Friday so I can get it in the mail at the latest on Saturday. So I hope you guys have it in hand for next week. So that'll be out. So if there's any questions, again, parents, email me. Let me know if it's something I don't know, if it's a technical problem that you're having. We have a great tech team at school. I will forward to them and they'll take care of you. Okay? Anyways, have a great day, guys. Mr. Rupel out.